Hello guys, so welcome to my session. So in this session I'm going to cover this topic. So this is just the overview, like a demo session. So I have already created a session on this. Okay, so I'm just cover the overview, like what the topics I have to cover in this session. Okay, and here you can see and the one of the customer, this is the small project, and one of the customer want to install the Jenkins as a pod through the Helm chart. So how do we download the value.yaml file from the Helm chart, or they want to do some customization in the value.yaml file. Okay, and they want to use the private repo in the image registry for Jenkins pod. So how do we roll back the previous version using Helm? So all the topics I have already covered. If you want to get, if you want to watch all the series, so you can get the access here, what is Helm, how to deploy application using Helm, and how to deploy Jenkins using Helm chart, and customization of value YAML file. So those things I have covered, and also I'm going to cover how do we roll back to the previous version. Okay, so if you see here, Helm list -a, so you can see here, this is my Jenkins application, and I'm using this chart, and this is the app version. But you can see this is the oldest version, so I want to upgrade my app version. Okay, so if you see here, like how do we upgrade my application using the Helm chart. So if you see Helm search repo, like it will get the list of all the version available. Okay, so Helm search repo, and this is the Jenkins, and this is the hyphen version. So it will give the list of all the versions available. Okay, so you have to use those chart, and you have to install the latest version. But here you can see 2.4.6.1. Okay, so this application version I am using 5.5.12. Okay, so how do we upgrade my application version using Helm chart? So I'm going to show you how do we upgrade. Okay, so let's see. So where is the latest version? Let me show you. Helm. So my latest version is this one. Let me copy the version so that I will upgrade to the cluster. So chart application, and the application version I'm running with the oldest one, right? And this one 2.4, so 5.15, sorry, 5.5.10, and 2.4.61. Okay, so Helm list -a. So clear. So Helm history. So I have already upgraded in my previous session. If you want to see, you can contact me over my WhatsApp. So I will give you the details, like how do we create, what is well, and how do we deploy the application using Helm chart, how do we download the value.yaml file. So all the things I have already covered. So you can ping me over my WhatsApp. I will show you everything. So here you can see this is the latest version. 5.7.1, right, and 2.4.62. So let me show you the latest version. So my latest version is 5.7.1, and this is the application version 2.4.6.2. Okay, 5.7, 5.7.1, and 2.4.6.2. Okay, but control C. So now I'm going to roll back to the previous version. If you go here, Helm list -a, and Helm history and my Jenkins. So here you can see I am so currently we are using the oldest version 2.4.621, and I want to upgrade my older version to newer version. Okay, so how do we upgrade? So we have to do Helm rollback, Helm rollback history, my Jenkins, and which version you want to upgrade. I want to upgrade to this one, latest one. Okay, then we have to mention 3, and we have to also define the chart. Okay, so my chart name is my Jenkins by Jenkins. Let me show you which Jenkins here. So Helm rollback, this is the name of the application, history 3, and the chart. Okay, yeah, so Helm rollback, and you have to give the name of the application. So this is the application name, my name, and this is the chart, Jenkins-Jenkins. So now you can see your rollback was success and happy helming. So let's see the Helm list -a, and now you can see it. So earlier my Jenkins application 5.7.1, and the app version is 2.46 to 2.46.221. So let's see the status of my application pod. So now you can see it is 26 seconds ago it's running state, but it still wait for the to come up the both of the containers, so 1 by 2. So we have to wait 2 by 2. Okay, and here you can see I have to roll back to my previous version. Okay, so if you get the output this one rollback was success, so it means your Helm has been you have to roll back to the previous version. So earlier we are using this one 2.4.62, now we have to migrate to 2.46.2. okay, and here you can see if you run Helm history, so again you can see the rollback to 3. Okay, the rollback to 2. So this indicates like currently you are in revision number 6, and this is in the status deployed, and this is the current chart, and this is the current API app version. And now you have to description like this application deployed on rollback to 3 means like you have to roll back on the 3 revision. Okay, so let's see the status of the pod, and now your application has become up. So let's try to access my application. So I have defined the URL in the application to access the application. So we have to run our application. So site is not reachable, so now you can see your application accessible. Now you can able to access your Jenkins application. Okay, so in this way like you have to roll back to the previous version and you have to fix your issue. So if let's suppose you have to any issue after upgradation, okay, suppose you want to upgrade from 5.7 to 5.5, and after upgradation your application is not working properly. So in this way you have to roll back through the Helms. Okay, so you can also validate you can check the list by using Helm list -a, and you can check the status of the application, like using which version, and Helm chart which version. So you have to check from here, and if you want to upgrade with the latest version, so you have to also search by using the version command. You can get the idea about what all the versions are available here, what are the latest version are there. So you can see here, so you will get an idea about which one the latest version. Suppose if you are running with the oldest version, okay, 5.61, now you want to upgrade to the latest version, so you have to run the upgradation command also. So here you can see the upgradation command. Yeah, so Helm upgrade. So I want to upgrade with this version. Suppose that I want to upgrade on the 5.6.4. Okay, so 5.6.4. So let's mention in my version 5.6.4. So this is a simple command, Helm upgrade hyphen install. You have to give the name of the application. This is the chart name. You can see here which repository you are using. So here you can see Jenkins. So now you can see your application has been deployed. So Helm and Helm. Let me clear my screen. Helm list -a and Helm history, my Jenkins and kubectl. So my pod is also generating. See, my pod is creating the 42 seconds ago. Now you can see, so upgrade complete. So earlier it was 5.7.1. now I have to upgrade by using Helm upgrade command, and you can see the version 5.6.4. okay, so in this way, like you have to upgrade your application by using Helm command. You have to roll back to the previous version, and you can also check the status of the pods. Now you can see your pods is up and running. So let's try to access my application. So if you want to see like how do we access by using URL, so you can contact me. So I will give the detail about the I will give a detail about this application, like how we can set up through the Helm chart and what all the use cases I faced. So I have created the series also in this. You can see it here. So if all the use case scenario and failure case scenario are covered in this session, here you can see I am unable to install the backup tool, failure case scenario, error installing backup tool, and also what are the cluster upgradation is a mandatory task. What all the failure case scenario I have covered in this session, and this one also the cluster upgradation, all failure case scenario, and what all the issue I face in my real-time project. Based on that, I have created those sessions so that you will also get the real-time exposure. Suppose your application you are down, so how do you fix the issue, what is the root cause of the issue, and what type of challenges we face during the what type of challenges you face in the project. So everything I have covered, so that if you attend the interview and interview ask you about your challenges, your day-to-day task, what type of challenges you face in the project, what is your day-to-day task, what is your role and responsibility in the Kubernetes project, so that you can explain it very well. So I will share my project detail, infrastructure detail, so that you will get the real-time exposure over the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so these are the things I have covered. So if you want to get more details on this, so you have to contact me on this WhatsApp number. If you drop mail to contact me, I will get the details about my series, and after this you will get the real-time exposure and you will be more confident during the interview.